Hello and welcome to another awesome video on the Disabled Explorer YouTube channel and all the other platforms that I share this on. Hope everyone's having a great Monday afternoon, and I hope everyone had an amazing weekend. An amazing long weekend for those of my subscribers that are in the States, because it was the America's Independence 4th of July long weekend. Hope everyone had a great long weekend in the States. And we're back kind of to normal. In Providence, Rhode Island is where I'll finish with the Raw preview, which will be live on Netflix tonight at 8/7 Central, exclusively on Netflix. Again, I apologize for repeating. Today, I'm going to preview, like I said, I'm going to preview Raw at the end, but I'm going to review both TNA Impact and SmackDown that happened on Thursday and Friday of last week, which were both pre-taped from earlier in the month, in the other month as well. I hope you guys enjoy this, and without further ado, let's kick off with TNA Impact Wrestling from Thursday, July the 3rd, 2025. No. Uh, TNA Impact Wrestling 2025. TNA Road to Slammiversary from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Opening Thunder. The night exploded with knockout tag team warfare as the inspiration, formerly the Iconics in WWE, steamrolled past Tessa Blanchard and Victoria Crawford. The duo's signature idolizer sealed the victory, but the real fireworks came afterwards when Blanchard and Indy Hartwell's ringside brawl had to be broken up by security. The challenge was laid down for Slammiversary, so uh, between Indy Hartwell and Tessa Blanchard. Slammiversary showdown confirmed. Uh, champions championship gold up for grabs. Excuse me. Breaking news alert. The inspiration earned their shot at the Elegance brand knockout world tag team titles at Slammiversary. Rivalry renewed. Tensions crackled between Cedric Alexander and Mustafa Ali as their bitter history boiled over. Ali's jealousy had led to another Slammiversary match being made, but his cheap shot attempt backfired. Uh, backfired spectacularly when Alexander's lumbar check left Ali's security scrambling. Sorry. Chain of command. The night's most brutal affair saw Masha Slamovich successfully defend her knockout world championship against Killer Kelly in a vicious chain match. Slamovich and submission victory via the chain choke proved her dominance, but fatal fatal influence led by NXT's women champion Casey Jane crashed the celebration with a post-match ambush. Casey Jane, I think, wants to go after the TNA Knockout World Championship, and I think that will be made official at some point. Uh, System overload. Matt Cardona pulled off a stunning upset victory over Eddie Edwards, despite the system's interference. However, his celebration was short-lived, as NXT's Dark State made their TNA debut with a brutal throw-on run decimation of the victor, Matt Cardona. Historic stakes. Slammiversary just got massive. Masha Slamovich will face either Casey Jane, as I previously just mentioned, or Gordon Grace in a winner take all bout for both the TNA Knockouts World Championship and NXT Women's Championship. Triple threat chaos. Steve Macklin's commentary duties turned into an all-out brawl when Jake something accidentally struck the international champion during his match with, with Mance Warner. The ensuing chaos ended in a no contest, but Macklin stepped up to defend his title against both men at Slammiversary. And he's gonna defend it at Slammiversary, sorry. TNA Tag Team Shuffle. With Trey Miguel sidelined by injury, Zachary Wentz stepped up but fell to TNA World Tag Team Champion Nick Nemeth, formerly Dolph Ziggler. After a perfectly executed danger zone, royal closing, the inaugural King's Speech with Frankie Kazarian turned into bedlam as the TNA World Championship contender Trick Williams, Joe Hendry, and Mike Santana traded verbal jabs before Kazarian and Williams launched a sneak attack, standing tall as the show faded to black. The road to Slammiversary just got a whole lot more explosive. I hope you guys liked this TNA recap. If you did, leave a comment on any other platforms and make sure you come to my YouTube channel and subscribe and comment. I'm really happy to announce that I'm at 420 subscribers. Sorry, 420 subscribers on my YouTube channel. Let's keep it going, guys. I really appreciate that. Share this with anyone of your friends that are wrestling fans. I would really appreciate that. Now, I'm going to do a review of what happened on SmackDown, which was on the Friday, July the 4th, pre-taped on the Monday after Raw. Uh, WWE SmackDown recap from the PPG Paints Arena in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Historic night. The Blue Brand made history as SmackDown returned to its 2-hour format, leaving behind the extra the extended third hour experiment that had defined earlier this year. Respect earned. Cody Rhodes opened the show. The American Nightmare opened the show, but barely got started before Randy Orton, the apex predator, the Viper himself, crashed the party. The Viper confessed that he couldn't bring himself to deliver the devastating punt kick, earning earning Cody his respect in the process. Orton extracted a promise: take down John Cena at SummerSlam. Drew McIntyre tried to play spoiler, mocking their mutual respect, but his mind games backfired spectacularly when Orton planted him with a picture-perfect RKO. Power play backstage. Charlotte Flair found herself in negotiations with GM Nick Aldis, who pitched a tag team partnership with Alexa Bliss and a shot at the tag team titles. After some deliberation, the Queen accepted the challenge. Meanwhile, Drew McIntyre secured himself his revenge match against Randy Orton. Uh, for next uh, Saturday night main event in Atlanta, which is this coming Saturday, July the 12th. While Jacob Fatu learned he'd be teaming with Big Jim against Solo Stable. Triple threat tag chaos. The women's division exploded in triple threat tag team match. In a triple threat tag team match featuring Michin and VFAB, Secret Service, and the newly formed duo of Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. Bliss secured the victory, followed by an unexpected warm embrace with Charlotte. The Riot Six dominate. dominate. The Riot Six continued their reign of terror, dismantling Bodo, Johnny Gargano, Montez Ford, and Chris Sabin. Eric Rowan delivered the final blow, pinning Sabin to close out the carnage. Evolution announcement. Tiffany Stratton had a SummerSlam on her mind, but dropped an even bigger bombshell when uh, she's defending her title as at WWE's Evolution, which is this coming Sunday. When Jay Cargill interrupted, expected expecting a title shot, Tiffany revealed her Evolution opponent would be none other than Toronto's own Trish Stratus. The seven-time champion accepted the challenge, setting up a dream match. Tag team shuffle. Faxium fell to the high-flying combination of Andrade and Ray Phoenix, who picked up a who picked up an impressive victory in fast-paced tag team action. Tensions rising backstage. Drama escalated as Damian Priest tried to mediate between R-Truth and Aleister Black. A match was then set for next week, but the conversation quickly turned heated, revealing cracks in their relationship. Main event shocker. The night's clim- the night's climax saw Jacob Fatu pin Solo Sikoa clean for the tag team match in their tag team match with Jimmy Uso by his side. Fatu's attempt to put Solo through the announce table was thwarted when Hiku Hikuliu and Tongaloa rushed to the rescue. The show ended with Solo's faction standing tall after delivering a devastating Shield-style triple powerbomb to Fatu. SmackDown's return to 2 hours proved that sometimes less is indeed more, delivering delivering maximum impact in minimum time. I hope you like that somewhat short recap of Friday Night SmackDown from the PPG Paints Arena. And now I'm going to do a Raw preview for tonight on Netflix at 8, 7 Central. Monday Night Raw preview, July 7th, 2025. The go-home edition to Saturday night's main event. Live on Netflix from the Amica Mutual Pavilion in Providence, Rhode Island. Championship words. Sorry. Big Time Bex steps into the spotlight to address her upcoming WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship defense against Bailey and Lyra Valkyria at Evolution 2 on July 13th, this coming Sunday, on Netflix. Uh, July 13th. When Lynch has something to say, the WWE Universe surely listens. Heavyweight, sorry, heavyweight collision. Bronson, wait, heavyweight collision. Braun Breaker and Sami Zayn renew their heated rivalry in what promises to be a hard-hitting showdown. Their storied history guaranteed guarantees fireworks when these two powerhouses collide. Evolution preview. Roxanne Perez brings her Judgment Day aggression against the legendary Kairi Sane in a match that could steal the show tonight. With Evolution just days away, Perez is hunting for momentum while Sane looks to prove experience trumps youth. Sorry. Grudge match central. Penta gets his revenge shot against Seth Rollins after targeting his faction at Night of Champions. Expect chaos when these two collide in singles competition. Plus, Plus, Jey Uso squares off with Bronson Reed as their explosive feud reaches a boiling point. Don't miss all the mayhem that kicks off tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central, exclusively on Netflix. This go home show promises non-stop action from bell to bell. When Raw goes live, anything can happen, and probably will. I hope you like this Raw preview and all these wrestling reviews. If you did, I would appreciate a comment, a subscribe, share this video with all your friends, family, dogs, cats, uncles, all of them. That would be greatly appreciated. If they subscribe, that would be awesome. Uh, and speaking of awesome, I would, I know, weird segue. Um, I would also like to extend my call to all Canadian brands. Whoever would like, I would like to work with any brands out there, Canada or US, doesn't matter. Uh, Comment on my YouTube channel. Let me know when I can get in touch with you guys. I would like to help promote your products. We can chat and leave me a comment in the comment section below with your information. That would be great. And let's chat so we can work together maybe. Uh, any Canadian, any American, doesn't matter. That anything's great. Um, until maybe Thursday, which I will be busy in the next 2 days. Thursday, I'll be back with a Raw review and SmackDown preview and TNA Impact preview as well. I'm busy the next couple of days, but I appreciate every single 420 subscribers. Let's keep it all coming, guys. And until Thursday, uh, have a great week up until Thursday, and keep smiling. And I hope you guys have an awesome Monday night. Bye. Bye.